Well, Anthony, I imagine you're a very, very relieved man tonight. That was a real close shave, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think I started with you last week, John, and said, look, credit to Concord, and I have to say the same again. I mean, anyone who'd seen both games would tell that they were really up for it. They're a good side. They're probably looking at them there, wouldn't be in the league position they're in, and a credit to Adam, their manager. I thought he was fantastic tactically and with getting the most out of his players. So I don't feel for them, but I think that they need a special mention. I think they were a very good value in both ties. I mean, it could have gone either way towards the end. So yeah, we're pleased to be in the next round, and that's 8 games unbeaten for the team. And listen, credit to them that 8 games unbeaten at any level is very hard. So I wouldn't want to say the last time that the team would have gone 8 games unbeaten. So we can't complain too much, but we got through, and that's the main thing.
And it started so well, didn't it? For the first 25 minutes, you played some really, really good football, got that all-important first goal, and then it seemed as though you slightly took your foot off the gas. Yeah. They got the equaliser, and from then on, it was game on.
Well, it was, a little bit at the start of the season, we sort of did the same thing. We might have had a lot of the ball and created a few chances, but never killed a team off, and I thought we did really need that second goal. We did take our foot off the pedal slightly. I don't think we meant to do it, but we did, slow the game down and weren't as probably direct and aggressive in and around the box. And listen, one sort of a little bit of a mistake from us at the back, which was unlike us really. So we haven't made many of them so far this year. And it was disappointing to concede that goal. And like last week, once they got a goal, it gave them a bit of impetus to keep going and hanging in there. And listen, they were great, and it was tough and tight at the end and could have gone either way. I think Nathan made a good save in the second half, I think it was, and that kept us in the game. And fair play to Charlie. I mean, he was virtually injured towards the end of extra time, and we put him up top just to sort of get him out of the way, really. But for him to make that run into the box and get on the end of it was, really pleasing for him. And I think one thing you can say about these players is they certainly keep going. There's not a lack of effort or desire or work rate out there. They certainly go to the end. So credit to them.
Were you surprised with Concord's fitness levels? Because on Saturday they were pretty dead on their feet after 80 minutes, but tonight they just kept going and going, didn't they? Yeah,
they did keep going, but then also thought that we kept going too. They were both probably tired sides out there. I mean, they didn't have a lot of the ball, so it was hard for them to be chasing it and working. But no, they were quite fit. But listen, so are we, and I think that we get that goal at the end because of our fitness, and we keep going and kept going and trying to do the right things. And credit to the lads, really, they work very hard in training. We do a lot of work with the ball and moving it quickly, and we could definitely do that a lot more tonight. But getting it out wide and getting crosses in the box, and I think it was from a knockdown one that down the side and then a cross in the box and a goal. So that's another one for us, and we'll certainly take it.
But overall, was there a degree of disappointment perhaps that you weren't really able to open them up that much? And Louis Wells didn't have an awful lot to do in goal, did he?
Well, that was one of the things that we'd said at both half times in both games, really. We just didn't work the keeper enough. So for all the ball that we had and all the possessions and maybe getting into the final third, if we looked at the final third entries, there'd be a lot of final third entries, but we need to have that quality with the final pass, the final run, the final shot, and just generally having more shots in the game. And that was a message we said again at half time. But listen, we got a young team. Again, I think if you looked at the average age tonight, I don't know what it would be, but it's very young, and they take time to bed and learn these things, and they will learn from it. And they're a little bit disappointed in there that they couldn't have seen the game off early, but we picked them up and said, look, well done, 8 games unbeaten, we'll take it. I know it was against a team who's lower than us in the league, but look, we'll take it tonight. It was great to have the support of the fans as well. I thought they were great tonight. When we scored, it was carnage up that end, so it was great.
And good to see Joey Jones back in the side. And he came on and made a decent impact, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I thought physicality-wise he's good. He won a bit of ball. He moved it quickly from side to side. And, he did the job that he had to do when he come on. Also, Jason was a threat getting in. And Jamie obviously come on and added his part as well, and all the players, the squad players that come on off the bench and need to do their bit and add their bit. But it's great for him to come back. I mean, he's missed a third of the season so far, and I know he hadn't had a long-term injury I don't think he'd had a long-term injury really, so we feel for him. But the medical guys have done a great job, PJ and Musa, to get him fit and get him back out on the pitch.
And obviously the game went into extra time today, and you've got a league game on Saturday. Do you think that'll make a difference at all? Can you see yourself looking to freshen things up a little bit? Yeah, I mean, listen,
we'll have a look at the players in training in the week, and we'll assess them then and see if we need to make any changes. We've got a decent enough squad with a few players back now, which is great for us that we can bring in. Josh Staunton will be hopefully back for Saturday as well, so could be one in there. But then also Jason Banton's come back now, Joey Jones is back, as you said, and we've got a couple more back, which is great. So that means it's competition for places again, and when you do go that many games unbeaten, it's good. It's a good problem to have.
And Bromley away on Saturday. They're a team that are going very well at the moment, so it's going to be a tough game, isn't it? I know we say this every single week,
You're right.
but we mean it as well.
Well, it is, because I mean, when you look at the next two games, Bromley and Dover, they're both in the top 7, so they're two important games for us. We were probably glad that they had another replay tonight as well. But yeah, listen, we're fit lads, we'll be ready to go, and yeah, it will be a tough game on the 3G Astro, but equally Dover will too. So yeah, we'll treat those two games like we normally do, plan and prepare properly, just like we did for this one, and yeah, and give it our best and see what we can get.
Lovely, thank you very much for your time. Safe journey home.
Thank you.